The Beech Model 17 Staggerwing flew for the first time in 1932 and was one of the fastest aircraft in the world at the time. This powerful aircraft proved to be a handful for many pilots, particularly on the ground, due to the engine torque, the tail dragger undercarriage, and poor layout of control surfaces. Later versions of the aircraft corrected most of the shortcomings of the earlier models and made it a popular aircraft in its day.
There were about 750 Beech Model, and as the various models were built,
the type also saw service with the US Army Air Force and the Royal Navy during World War II. And the single Staggerwing in New Zealand at the start of World War II was pressed into service with the RNZAF until 1945. First flown in 1945, the Devon was the first de Havilland aircraft to be built entirely of metal, all previous types being of a fabric-covered wood construction. Designed as a 10-seat passenger aircraft to replace the aging de Havilland Rapide, the twin 380 horsepower supercharged Gypsy Queen engines provided enough power to give the Devon a higher speed than the Rapide, despite it being a far heavier aircraft. Always a crowd pleaser, the classic elegance of the Staggerwing epitomizes the best of 1930s aviation style, and the aircraft is often referred to as the executive jet of the 30s. Initially named the Dove, it was deemed that this name was not suitable for military use, and thus all military variants of the DH-104 type were referred to as the Devon. The Royal Navy also flew several of the type, which were named the Sea Devon. Up to 1967, when production ceased, a total of 542 of these aircraft were built, 30 of which were used by the Royal New Zealand Air Force. 2 aircraft were used as VIP transports, while the remainder were used as communication and navigation training aircraft. The Devons were finally withdrawn from RNZAF service in 1981, but 2 of these aircraft are still actively flying today.